Try to hold on hardcore rules as much as possible while doing some kind of crazy thing. Today we're going to try not only hardcore shenanigans, although that's only more of a self-imposed rule at this point. We're going to try bingo.
Woo.
So basically, we're in the same world, we're on opposite ends of the world, and we're going to try to complete these bingo cards we have over here. Basically, get 5 in a row, one way or another.
I have mine on a really
And
tiny screen. It's really hard to see.
I have mine set like here on like a opened up paint thing, so when I'm done, I can like click over and like cross. Well, I'm not gonna like completely cross it out just so I can prove what the thing was. I'm just gonna be like, here's like a little X in the corner. I got this one.
Also, happy news. Sound. I have game sound. I can hear shit like creepers sneaking up on me again.
I can hear them sneaking up them
They'll
creepers.
never catch me alive. I've also got Pringles, so don't mind me.
But yeah. So here we go. We can start off now.
Alright.
Yeah. So basically the hardcore part of this rules is if we die once, if we can do it without dying once, it's like superiority. If we otherwise, you know, the person who has the most deaths is like adds like 10 minutes to their time or something. Oh look, stream cord's actually working for me now. I wonder why. But yeah, I got like commissions today, but eh.
I'm just on slabs. Where is it? Hmm, 5 different slabs. Okay.
Okay, that might actually be something funny. There's a broken Nether portal right in like 20 feet from my place.
Ah, fuck. He got a boost.
What is this broken Nether portal? What will he get? Oh,
Okay.
another few things is that we have like permanent day turned on, and we keep our loot because this is still our creepers be creeping server. We're just exploring it more a little bit here. Oh boy, what's in the box for me? I got a golden scythe of fortunes, fire, flint. Any of these things on my to-do list? Ow, I'm on fire.
You know we're never gonna get that sleep in a bed one because it's always day, right?
That's just gonna be a freebie, kind of like never use a boat.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, I don't have to use it, but there's a cave here that's made out of complete gravel, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Collect 20 stones, get 98 sticks, grow a
So,
tree in the nether.
I was doing my usual break into a wall, mine down, get some cobble shit, and broke into a fucking underground ravine.
Hilarious. Well, I guess I'll use this scythe to kill some fish because I need some raw salmon.
There we go.
And since it has mending. Come here, salmon. I need you. Stay out of the way, fish. This does not concern you. But I got lots of flint and steel and iron scraps, so interesting.
Cubby.
I need. Alright,
Okay.
so from there, I need sticks. A few sticks so I can make some. An axe will do, just one. Get more wood. Alright, so. Now that I have axe, I can kill fish even more efficiently. Come here, fishy. I just need 2 more of you and I've completed 1 bingo thing.
Okay, block that off. We don't need no Zambos.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little fishy, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little fishy, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little fishy. I only needed 5. Well then.
I got more than I bargained for.
Alright, so let me just put an X down over here. What will I use? I'll use this brush. And it needs to be red. I'm just gonna put a line through it. There. I got that one. Now I need to get 33 cobblestone.
33. This says 39.
Mine says 33.
Oh, we got
It's
different
written-
ones?
Yeah, we have different ones to keep
Oh.
things interesting. Next time we'll probably work off the same one, just to try it out. This was just trial and error for the first time, because the first time we actually are able to do it.
Okay. Wait for that. Okay, check what I have here. I can get a lot of this if I just play my cards right. But while I wait for this, I should try to get that. Get 38 cobble.
I'll use the stones to destroy the stones, Thanos. Yeah, Thanos meme. Then I always got to keep a pocket of like 33 goddamn stone. Four bookshelves, that's gonna be interesting. I pretty much got to keep going till like I find a goddamn place. What do you call them? Village.
Yeah.
That or make a lot of deadly cows. I also have on another thing. There's a get 98 sticks.
Oh my god.
That's a different line altogether, though. 61 arrows would be a bitch.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so at least we are casually doing this without the without night. We don't have to worry about death so much. It's only getting them special things like them gold or starvation. Name of the nation. Oh my god, there's snow. I need snowballs. I need to get 9 snowballs. So, time for a shovel. Make a shovel, make a shovel. And that would make 2 out of my... Now I'm on 3 now.
Let's get
Got
this.
a couple stone down.
Base camp's frozen again. God damn it. Also, apparently my plus thing didn't work, so I can see my chat on my Minecraft. Thanks,
Oh
Nether.
no. Oh no. Trying to see if there's flint. Nah. Rotten. One of my blocks is rotten flesh, spider eye, bone, gunpowder, and ender pearl.
Ugh.
That'd be a monster. Fish, a treasure, and a junk item. What does it mean by treasure?
Like book, shit like that. You know, the good.
Collect 32 leaves. Interesting.
Alright, that's gonna take a minute.
I got 1, 2, 3.
Oh hi, Skelly.
4,
Don't kill me, please.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh
9.
fuck.
Okay, I got my 9 snowballs. That's 3 in a line so far. If only I can collect 4 books and 2 golden blocks. Yikes.
I'm surprised you didn't find any golden blocks at your ruined nether portal.
No, I found a golden plate. Pressure plate. Sadly, it wasn't just there. Otherwise, that would have been the most cheese. The game was like, bless you.
Okay. Oh, There's a slab for that, right?
Lava bucket.
Yeah.
Okay, almost feel like it's almost time to dig a tunnel to get the rest of what I need, because those blocks are gonna be a bitch. But even so, I could end up wasting all the time digging tunnel when there could be like a village nearby to get the books. Otherwise, come here, cow.
Alright. 5 different slabs complete. That's one of my things. 39 cobblestone is complete. That's another.
Come here, Moo Moo. Chelly Moo Moo.
Into this stuff to cook.
One. Why does the wooden axe do so much damage?
Oh. 7 coal. I've had that.
Dun 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 dun. Completion. Don't run, cow. Don't run. This was always your fate. Ow. I fell.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy,
7.
everyone, KingPwned streaming.
Oh my.
Here, chickie, give me nuggies.
58 iron nuggets. Got you.
Okay, there's some coal over there. I should probably grab some while I drive by. It's not like we have night, it's just in case I go underground.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a pretty good 3 easies, but that 2 blocks and 4 bookshelves is gonna be a nightmare. Particularly the gold blocks, and more so.
These are almost done.
Because how many books do I need for a shelf? 3?
Yeah.
So... And you need, what, 6 leather for that?
No, you only need 1 leather per book, so 3 leather.
Oh.
It's 3 papers and 1 piece of leather to make a book.
Oh, definitely changed that recipe from what I remember, because it used to be like you needed like 3 leather on top, 3 leather on the bottom, and then the middle row needed to be filled with paper.
Oh yeah, no, it hasn't been that for a long time.
Upgrading axe to stone axe. Hello, phone. That was my reminder to let me know to start streaming soon. Because I thought it was like, I had you set for 5 o'clock my time. For some reason I thought it was 2 hours ahead. Does horse give leather?
No.
Damn.
Llamas do.
I haven't seen llamas though. I've seen pigs, horses, and some cows. Although I got like 4 leather as it is. Hey Dougie, do I need you?
Actually, I might be wrong
Go
about
ahead.
that leather thing. You should check that.
Maybe in a second. Let me see. Uh,
Oh my god, that furnace takes so long.
I need like sugar cane to even make paper to begin with. So,
Yep.
knowing my luck, I'm running away from a village right now too. I need food. How to deal? Can't waste too much of my precious cobblestone. Because in the end, I still need 33 of that. Ah, cows. Wonderful timing. Just in case I do need more of you. Right in the face.
Oh, fuck.
Did you just get endermanged?
Nope, I got skeletoned.
Well. It gives me 1 rank.
Yep. It's 1 death for Kenny.
Well, I might as well clear this just to get some more wood. Can never have too much wood. Until you know you have too much wood.
Right. Okay. Iron cook now.
In other news, to keep conversation flowing, I've been working on making our alliance characters D&D into Roll20 to make it easier on us.
Nice.
For movement and whatnot. Basically rebuilding the dungeon that I had us in, so that we can just start off just with Roll20 if we do the alliance and whatnot. I haven't plugged Poe's stuff in because I don't know if he's gonna have a chance to come back, because he hasn't said anything, and since we're gonna move on anyway.
He was talking with us. I think he might be joining again.
He might. I'll plug him in just in case, but otherwise, I did make that pocket healer character, but in the end, I think I might end up just keeping her in the Haven bag for extra heal, an extra short rest super heal kind of thing.
Right.
Or an extra character if we need it for boss fights, and just keep it between us 3 characters, because even as after that, yeah, it would still be pretty strong with just us 3 anyway. That, and we'd have more turns passing through, so rather than me having to play 2 characters.
Right.
I mean, I already do that for the Dovahkiin thing.
Another thing
in Skyrim. So, but yeah, as far as actually making the dungeon that we were in, I kind of already did a lot of it really freaking quick compared to the 3-4 hours. Actually, no, it was 12 hours. 12 hours I took to make the dungeon in Minecraft. It only took me an hour and a half to actually draw all the things in and throw them into Roll20 and just oh, the difference here.
Right.
The difference. Not that I don't enjoy the Minecraft thing, because I think that's one of the neat little things that we've managed to even do, period. But just the difference in time consumption is huge. So that, and one of the biggest things that was holding us back was the rolls, everybody making rules. And since people like the click the thing on the sheet variation anyway, I just figured also that one thing that I do like about Roll20 is that the customization that you can put in for those things is a hell of a lot better. Where it's oh, there's another effect that's added. Well, I can add that other effect so that you only have to click the button once rather than finding the extra added effect, say sneak attack.
Ooh.
You can add the sneak attack into a regular dagger or bow attack or whatever, so that it's not something you have to click again.
Yeah.
Because it's oh, this is if you have sneak attack, you add this. And considering all of us basically have that Fireblade cantrip now, because I have the ability to just add it into people's things. Basically, your pickaxe on Turnt Toast, since it has a bladed part in it and everything, you can actually add that cantrip to your pickaxe and just be time to murder.
Nice.
And then be okay, this is the pickaxe damage, and this is the pickaxe damage if it was on fire.
I just found 4 diamonds.
Holy shit. Is that on your list? Or is that just an extra
That's just
boon?
a thing that I found.
Okay, I
need to go up.
not having any luck finding the village.
I have all that I can get from this cave. I need to get out.
I've killed I'm killing extra sheep for an extra bed, basically, so I can spawn somewhere different. But Yeah, I having trouble on a bunch of things. I mean, never wear a chest plate is also kind of another given one. I can just mark that off. Just remember, no chest plates. Never boot. Lava bucket, haven't gotten, but bear fish, nope.
Okay. Should be getting close to the surface again.
Come here, sheep. If I can't find like a village soon, though, I'm probably just gonna start going underground and growing. I have 8 leather. I don't know how much it's gonna take for the and 5 sugarcane.
Well, you're gonna need at
I
least
guess
4 more sugarcane for the books.
I'm trying to see where books are. If I even have the recipe for books at the moment. Oh wait, no, I need paper, not sugarcane directly.
Yep.
Okay, I have enough for 1 paper. Let's see, how much is book? Yes, books only cost 1 leather.
Yep.
Okay, so that's confirmed. Yeah, I need 1 more of that. So I need to find some more cows. Not quite an underground adventure yet for me.
There we go. Mount. We out of this bitch.
Let me out of this bitch.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
That.
What the hell are these?
Okay. Now just get out.
Oh, hello, Barry. Come here, Barry. I need num-nums. Oh, yes. Give me them num-nums.
Tree I need. None of these are the tree I need. I need an oak
Wait,
tree.
Did I just scarf those berries? What happened to them? Oh, no, I planted them. Damn it!
Tree, oak 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 tree.
Berries, why do you betray me, berries? Look to the sky and eat. That way I don't accidentally plant them. Let's see.
I think oak is over here. Yes.
I'm also in the process of just saying screw it and putting all the horde characters in at the moment as well. It takes me a while just to get 1 character sheet completed because I have to go through like everything. If we were like fresh characters, it'd be a lot easier because we wouldn't have that much. But since we, you have like, okay, here's your laser beam, here's your super laser beam.
Right.
You gotta add all the little snippets for that as well, and all the little extra bonuses that you got. Which it's like here's your arc cannon axe, here's your defender axe, here's your great sword, here's your moon touched axe. So many different axes. They do different variations on damage though, so. Hey squid. Beat you up, squid. I'm gonna bully you into non-existence. Just like 3rd grade tried to do to me.
Fuck. Alright, we need to find 2 more of those then.
Basically, though, I'm using D&D Beyond is our staple template, and then I just translate that into Roll20 is what's going on.
Okay.
Roll20 does have like a little extra thing because you can actually put like I put them down as a feat basically, but you can put your inventory down as a feat, which is handy for rather than like trying to scroll back and find everybody's inventory, which is always a mess because everybody tries to name something completely different, and then I have to figure out what the fuck that is. Like going through people's things, like who was it? Somebody had an item. Was just like, what the fuck is this item? And had going through everything. It's like, oh, this was what the I think it was you. You had like you had like your warrior's Holbrook, which adds 2 strength if you wear it, and you named it something like strongman armor or something like that. I'm like, what the
I
fuck
don't
is this?
think that was me.
It's like, what? And it's like, oh. And then you had the Book of Strength, which was you called it the Book of Strength. It was like, okay, what the fuck was that again? And then I actually had to look up the actual item.
I don't remember either of those items. I'm not gonna lie, Chief.
The Book of Strength, if you it has something else like the manual of something exercise or something like that. But if you read it for 48 hours, you get to add 2 strength to your total character score permanently.
Hmm. Did not
And
remember I had that
and
at all.
then that was like session 1 horde. Granted, that session was like a 6-hour session, so. And then you also got the half plate armor there as well. That gave you 2 extra strength as well if you wore it. But you barbarian, so you're just like nowhere. Be naked or
I'm
the most
naked.
the most naked you can get without running around naked. Then I've been sitting here playtesting all kinds of other things, and I realized I have to make my own art for tokens at some point for certain beasts, so I've been working on that. And there's a problem with my Roll 20 thing, is that you can only have, for a free account, you can only have like 100 megabytes worth of like files and shit added into the game. So I had to like delete a bunch of things that I just kind of, I was literally just importing every time. I was like, oh, I can just keep this folder over here and just import the images. Oops. So I made basically like a lot of my folder was just a copy and paste of so many things. That's how I started using the Among Us characters for bandits.
Yeah.
So instead of just adding a new thing, they were just the same thing, just copied over and over again, so that it didn't have to. Basically, instead of me importing a new image constantly, it was just a copy of the same image, which
I had
doesn't
'em.
count against your thing. So
Yeah. Give me seeds, damn it. I just need one more seed. Okay, there we go.
plus, they only really need them for tokens in general. So, and meaning like for character. We all know that, and basically, it's like if I say the Among Us character is like Sword and Shield, this is Sword and Shield Among Us, which is why Among Us characters actually are pretty snazzy for that. They could be anything basically. Oh look, more cows! Thank God. Moo moos, give me your steakums.
Brain work, please. What are you thinking about right now? Okay. I was thinking that I am a dipshit and I need to find more iron. One more iron. I'm stupid. 2 more iron. I need. Oh, I need a lot more iron.
Okay, I think I'm gonna turn this place into a base kind of thing and start digging, because I have not found a place. I have not found a village, so there's chances on that. And at this point, about the only thing I really think I need is the gold, and the only real way to get that is digging.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's wood. That's not what I needed.
Okay,
Be
let's
put
just do
down.
it here.
So, God damn it, I want sticks. I have wood. Why don't you give me planks? There we go. Now give me sticks. From sticks, I want weapon. Give me X.
Come on,
Alright.
I need iron.
We need iron, brah. More iron.
I literally need like 1 more iron. Just 1.
I need to get 1 more cobblestone now. chest. I need a chest. Do I not have? I guess I don't. Okay, I need my wind chest. And an extra bed so I can set my spawn here. Just in case. Okay, wind condition chest.
We probably should have just had that as a shulker box.
Wind condition checks is shulker box.
Yeah.
Could've. Ideas for next time. Need my salmon.
Yes! Alright. Got it. Get it.
Oh wait, I already had a chest in the form of that chest I got earlier from the fire gate of hell. Rips my life, I'm an idiot.
I feel your pain. Burn the saplings. Burn them. Fuck nature.
Burn them to a crisp. Alright. Give me them steakums so I can revitalize myself as I dig. There we go. Steakums achieved. Although steakums are not part of my win condition. It is still nice to have the steakums. Eating steakums, eating steakums.
I know I've seen one somewhere. Where is it?
You've seen a steakums?
No, I've seen a moo cow. I'm looking for a moo cow.
Oh, steakums with legs. I forgot to put the recording sign up on my door.
Moo cow.
But yeah, that actually completely sucks. I mean, actually, it's more of... It was the parole officer who put the thing on me. She wasn't very kind, and she just put it on really fucking tight. And I woke up and everything. Apparently she got a stern talking to because apparently she was under the impression I was like a convict rather than do not eat. Which, you know, killing my foot would have been one way to yeet me.
Right.
These guys keep failing at their, like, don't let this person yeet themselves.
By almost accidentally making you eat yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
At the same time, it technically is more of the stupid institution for being too fucking full right now.
Goes prop up. Okay.
Okay, I don't need to go this deep for... How deep is gold again? Isn't it like 30 or 20?
I think so. Something like that. Something like those numbers. Oh, why is there not an easy way to get string without spiders?
Okay, well, let me see. I don't think 25 would be a good number. Just to be on the safe side. I know it's not as deep as diamond in general. It's like a lot higher.
Yeah. Alright, well, while I'm waiting for that shit, might as well go kill and get some food.
I'm gonna have to wait on, like, things growing.
Hi, cow.
Cow become the steakums. Merge together with my stomach.
Too shallow water for fish to swim.
Hello there, iron. I could use you to, you know... Oh wait, I need iron, don't I, to dig gold?
Yeah.
I don't think cobblestone can go dig gold.
Nope. You need iron.
I found the tool. Okay, I'm gonna need another crafting table for down here use. So
I'm Muka.
get in my belly.
Okay, I should have killed enough of you. I can just make some food. Oh, hurry up with your growing plants. mutton first.
Put some dirt here on the bottom so I can continue on my path. Because literally, my life's all about tunneling and finding that gold at the moment.
Yeah.
That or finding a way to bust into the Nether to kill a bunch of fucking zombie pig people.
I didn't think about that. Oh fuck. That's a plan. Let me find a lava pit.
Considering you found diamonds, so yeah, that's actually an option for you.
Oh no, I didn't make a diamond pick. I still have 4 diamonds on me.
Do iron pick times 2. Just in case, you know. Achievement! This isn't a pick, it's an iron pick.
I'm doing the dance of growth. The growth dance.
Ooh, granite's actually something that's on my list. Let's say I need 18 granite. I only have...
Breed. Bro.
Breed, damn you. Breed.
Back in the sack.
Oh, that'd be sucking if you had like, okay, you need, do you have one that's like breed cows?
Nope.
I know that's a thing though. That could possibly show up on these cards. Granite, 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 granite. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't focus on this one too hard. I could probably find a village.
Okay, I've obtained 18
Oh, yeah, no, I need a
granite.
lot more
Mark
than this.
that off the list.
Alright, we're just gonna leave the area. These can grow. I'll find these again later on the actual server when I come to exploring shit.
This is the actual server, but yeah.
Well, no, I mean like when we're actually doing. Our
Oh,
shit.
hello, creeper. Heard you be creeping. Just busted into a ravine. I see some gold all over the fucking place. Yes, creeper, jump into the lava. Be friendly with it.
I picked up all my trash, man.
You're a trash man.
Apparently.
Be the trash man, you know.
I don't wanna. Okay.
So one ravine could possibly be everything to me if I don't die from like every creeper that spawns.
Come on.
Oh. Hey creepers, I see you. I cut you. I cut you from here.
That's fucked up, mate.
Could be worse. Oh, hello. Ouch. Wait, no ouch. You just yeeted your friend. Oh shit, arrows. That makes me have to go get something else altogether. Where's the shield?
Why is there no fish swimming in this water? Fish.
Fish be all like, nah, we're not about that life. Okay, shield. You are the new F button. Oh, hello, Skelly. What you doing in my pond?
4? 4. Yes. Another thing completed.
Okay, I found a dark spot in my pond, apparently.
I literally just need a... Okay. If I can go to hell, I can basically win this right now.
Oh, you've gotten so much done?
Yep. Just need to be able to go to hell, so I gotta find a lava pit. Or make, you know, my diamonds into a diamond pick and go mine for some obsidian, but where's the fun in that?
Okay, as a zombie. I had a strong start, but yeah, I didn't find freebie. Oh shit, that's not good.
The swamp don't help me.
Technically, I would have a few extra minutes to try to get my thing because you died though.
Yeah.
But if I didn't do it in, like, say 10 minutes, then I'd lose. Oh, I'm baking so hard on there being more. Oh no. Okay, that's...
If I can just come across the Nether portal, I'll be so happy. Like you did. You literally have the luck I need. 2 of the things on my thing would involve a Nether portal. Technically, only one really demands one, but the other ones can help. The one that demands it is to get a fish to go through the Nether portal.
Summon fish. Go through another portal. I guess I mined through because this ravine is not going to be kind to me right now. There's too many monsters.
I'm just running around the swamp right now.
What are you doing in the swamp?
And to find where I belong.
Got bad news for you.
Oh no, I'm about as ugly as an ogre. I think I'd belong here. Hi, Cal. I'm gonna kill you real quick. There we go. Hey, chickens, you wanna lay some eggs for me? Oh no, take your time.
Chickies, give me nuggies. Okay, let me head back up to the top for a minute.
Any day now. Eggs, please. I need 2. Come on.
He needs the eggs, bruh. Why you gotta, like, bro him so hard?
Wait, do I need 2 or need 1? I don't remember. Safety's sake. Any eggs?
It's your safety sake.
Guys, I need eggs. Come on.
Give me the nuggies.
Give birth!
I know you're 2 females, but produce offspring.
Damn it, I demand chickens.
Nuggies must be had.
I want to fry your babies for breakfast. Come on.
I hear you, Zombo. Oh good, most of the zombies are gone. Oh, no, they're back.
You guys suck.
Arigato, Mr. Zambato.
Henry, these chickens aren't laying eggs for me. I'm about to make an example.
Oh, the example. And pie. Especially the pie.
You see what I did?
3.14
I killed your friend. And the other friend. Now it's just the 2 of you. Make eggs. Yeah, go to your friend. Go to your friend. Yeah, go to your friend. Talk it over. Hey, go
You,
talk it out.
you could just go and start, punching grass and getting the seeds to force them to breed.
But
And
then they
then
don't give
you
eggs.
also,
They just drop babies.
yeah, just make them, make the little chickies grow up, and more chickies you have, the more egg chances you have.
And it'll take too long.
I hear the sound of dying skeletons.
I see a frozen wasteland.
How'd you get to Skyrim?
I don't know, but I'm about to go let it go. Alright, well, you guys are deciding if you want to lay an egg or not. I'm going to see if I even have the recipe for what I need, so I can see exactly what it is. I do not. It sucks not having the recipe. Fuck. Hey, phone, I need you real quick.
Alright, now I can go get...
I need an egg for that too. Okay, great.
Oh boy, you need more eggs than your body has room for.
I need a lot of eggs. I need specifically 2 eggs. Wait, how many do I need to make of that other thing? I might need more than 2 eggs.
This just
Nope,
keeps
I
getting
need 2
better
eggs.
and better.
I just need 2 eggs. I can clear off 2 things on my list. Egg!
Okay, now I
That's
need...
1. Where's the other? Where's the other chicken? Did you lay an egg? I need one. You lay one? Why didn't you lay one? Your friend laid one. I need you to lay one. Can you lay an egg? Come on. 1 more and I can literally finish off like 2 things on my list with like seconds. I can do this. Oh, my cam's frozen again. I'm gonna have to like do this whole like next week of streaming without a webcam to let my webcam get a fucking break because it is not being nice to me. And because I don't have an iPhone, I can't use my camera as a webcam. Cough, cough, Elgato being fucking sellouts and working with iPhones.
Yeah, webcams. Wish... I don't even have webcams.
I mean, I have another camera I can use that my friend let me. I just don't like it that much.
I'm gonna get lava in a bucket, which will clear something else that I have down there.
That's what I need as well. I need these eggs though.
I need these eggs, man. Actually, I have another... I just realized I have an alternate win path that's a lot easier than finding a bunch of things. I just need to go find some redstone, and that's not too hard.
I mean, literally, if I can just get some gold, I win. But I figured I can also clear off some things. So I can pretty much get like 4 rows completed if I get just one more egg.
I found not only an entire chasm of like
Egg, got
lava. You found 1 egg.
I have 2 now. I'm good. I can leave this area. I don't need to be here no more. I don't need to be at this ice area either. I need lava! Lava! Yes! Thank the heavens! Praise Talos!
Talos be praised.
Talos be praised!
Even though he was really a dragon, so...
Yes! Praise the dragon.
Okay, so that... Okay, this is actually a lot easier than expected.
I love her. How you doing? You doing good, Lava? I hope you're doing good. You looking good. You looking hot. Cause lava.
Okay. So shears or sickle? Okay, got it. That's where I thought that was sickle was a scythe, but I'd be wrong. Okay.
Oh fuck, it looks like it might only be like 1 thing of lava just pouring down a mountain. That does not help me at all.
That... You need like 8 lava, don't you?
I need
9?
10. 10 lava. Or, you know, I could also just be smart. Go down to a cave, I guess, and, you know, get fucking obsidian like a normal person. You know what? Fuck it. I'm breaking the laws of Minecraft. Oh, fuck. Corona.
The Rona. Alright, now all I need to win is 3 pieces of bread.
I've been this close this whole time, and all he needs is 3 pieces of bread. Can I die? Can I just, like, die? IRL? Just somebody kill me. How far down am I? No, I didn't want to save a screenshot. 36? Ugh. We need to go deeper!
So I'm literally waiting on a timer.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Not iron. I need gold. Fuck off, iron.
And considering I also have a 10-minute advantage as well.
I don't know, what's the point?
Point is, I don't know how long it takes out to actually grow wheat, especially when it's continuous day.
Not that long. You're gonna get it before I get gold and win. Fuck! Where's that cobble? Get out of here. Yeah, you dirt. I should have stayed back in that fucking ravine. I probably could have found more gold. I would have been fine. Hell, there was lava there. I probably could have just used the lava. Who fucking knows? I didn't use my brain. Hindsight was gone. I don't even know if I'm near a cave. That's the shitty part. I hear lava!
Need lava. Lava go fast.
Lava pops are in front of me, apparently.
And then somehow you need to get a fish into the Nether.
Nope, not even bothering with that. I just need gold. I need gold. Kill some piggies. Gold! And lava! Oh, heavens! Oh, heavens! Oh, beautiful heavens! Okay. You. And, you. Cook. Yes. Do I need 9? I might need 9. Let's grab 9.
You need 9.
Okay. Where?
Lava?
There. Woo. Come on. Let's try before. Try 4. Boop. I do need 9. Alright, come on. Cook faster. Come on. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. Oh, wait. I might be stupid. I might literally be stupid. There is a high chance of stupidity. Okay, no, we're good. I'm smart. I'm smart boy. I'm smart. Two. Yes. Okay. Yes. You and then boop and golden apple complete.
You got it?
Yep. 38 stone, golden apple, 58 iron nuggets, 7 coal, and 4 salmon. My 4th row completed.
Alright, I still have a few extra minutes.
Yes.
So I got, yeah.
We must wait down the counter.
Me, my 55 minutes, I got 10 minutes, so maybe this will grow in time. I did figure out I had some bone.
Well, since I'm pretty much a chance of winning, may I appear near you and watch your wheat grow? Put me in adventure mode when you get me there. That way I don't break your shit. Like I won't. I'm a good boy, but that's a way you can.
How do I put you in adventure mode?
The same way you put me into survival.
Okay, so game mode.
Adventure instead of survival.
Sure, KingPwned, so I can put you like that, and
yep. Now I can't break blocks.
KingPwned Falcon do. There.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, because all I need now is literally 3 bread. How'd I pick up grass?
There's a mine shaft somewhere near you.
Yeah, I know that. I couldn't dig to it. I just continued. For the sake of speed.
Ah, fuck, I think you just won. One of your wheat is already fully grown. Fucking skeleton having to kill me.
Wait, I broke 2 wheat. Why did I only get 1?
Because only 1 was fully grown.
Oh. I fucked up then.
Yeah, you fucked that one up.
Oats. Can't you get bones from killing fish?
Yes. Oh, right, I can't place anything in adventure mode either. Oof. But I can open chests. That's about it.
Nickozilla. All the way. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm trying to get, like, speed moving things. I have 8 minutes.
8 minutes. I was just about to ask you to time progress.
Yep.
Don't you fucking grow, wheat. I'm watching you. Don't you fucking grow.
Because, yeah, to make bread, I need lots more wheat.
How much bread do you need to make?
3 bread.
So you need 9 total wheat and you only have, what, 1?
Yeah. I almost had 2, but I fucked that one up.
Excellent.
So, I have one other choice here.
Where did you disappear to?
I went down my tunnel.
Oh.
Still. Boom. There's the spiders.
I feel like 10 minutes for a death is a little long.
Yeah, it might shorten it. I just remember 10 minutes was the standard thing. Because technically you're supposed to play on hardcore, like if you die, you die. You didn't mean you lost. It could have been drawn if the other person died.
True. So you just need to die then, right?
Starts rigging the game.
No. Fuck! You got another week.
Down to 5 minutes now, though.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
I was hoping, more skeletons would spawn down here, but...
I wasted all that time trying to fucking get eggs.
Chickies just would not come. Okay, those are zombies, those are zombies. Okay, skeleton guys, those are who I need, but they're like on the other side of fucking lava. And they won't come over here. And I have no way of killing them. Okay, well. That's not gonna help, sadly.
I could probably try to add this. Yeah, let's do this. Where's paint.net?
I mean, I was also looking for something else altogether, and if I really, really would have realized it, I could have made the bread earlier.
Yeah.
So that was also my derp.
It happens.
Okay, that's a full wheat here.
Okay. Window capture.
Doodle-doo-doo.
Checklist.
Like next time we probably will extend the thing, reduce the thing to like a 5-minute span, but yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was another way to get bone. I mean, the other choice I can think of is actual fishing, but I don't have the ability to. I don't think those things are gonna like fucking produce like fast enough.
Yeah.
I have 2 minutes. I mean, unless I can find a village or something. It'd be sad if I like, oh look over this hill, a village. Oh look, bread.
Okay.
The most Mary Sue bullshit ever.
Right. So, for the stream, they can now see what I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my paintbrush. Make it decent sized.
By the way, just to let you know, I just walked over this hill and obtained 3 eggs.
Ah!
Oh, there's a 4th one.
I hate chickens.
Just thought I'd let you know.
My soul. Okay, so never use a boat. Done. Sleep in a bed. Done. Those were freebies. I got that. I got that. I got that.
I got never use armor and don't sleep. Don't never use a boat.
That. That's it.
40 seconds.
Oh, I literally got bingo, and I'm happy because
Hey,
you
look,
don't
I
got
found
enough
another portal.
Oh my god.
Wait, might have. No, okay, wait, that's not another portal. That's something coming. That's a sunken ship. Oh wait! Oh no!
What?
There might be treasure in there. There might be bread.
Oh. Yeah.
Very new. But I have only like 17 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I just made it here, and yeah, that's it. You win.
Woo!
Let me actually see this treasure inside here just to see what I
3 bread
have won
exactly.
if I would have just moved over.
3 bread exactly.
Yeah. It's already on my stream if you wanted to look at my bingo card. The bingo I was going for was 5 salmon, the 10 note blocks. Oh my god, there's so much gold in here. I would have had the gold covered.
Fuck.
I was so close yet so far away, and I'm probably gonna drown now, so. Nope, didn't drown. But yeah, I could have had the gold cover if I come over here, which would have, then I could have gotten the bookshelves. So I had 2 avenues and everything, which was, here, let me actually copy this entire thing. So I can just copy this
I'm
and
so
just show you.
stupid. I passed up redstone and stuff in that first ravine.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally a thing for 5 pistons. I could have had that done. Same with gunpowder. I could have just killed some creepers. There were several of them I've seen. I could have had the TNT and the pistons done and had that bingo done like 30 minutes ago. Alright. But yeah, no, I got the 38 stone, the gold apple, the 58 nuggets, the 7 coal, and the 4 raw salmon. I also had the 2 freebies of never use a boat, sleep in a bed. I got 13 charcoal, 5 different slabs, and 39 cobble.
Can you hear me? Because mine literally just had to cut my stream. Like, it was already over. You won, so I'm not too sad about that.
You are dubstepping out of the house, but I can still kind of hear you.
Yeah. Is the name better yet?
Yeah, that's good now.
Yeah, for some reason I just had like a huge internet hiccup and it cut my stream
Aw.
while I was trying and whatnot. But at least it cut it when it was already done. Technically, the run, the current run was already done. Now we can actually switch to like creepers, like man and Jill. This was just fun time. See if we could do. But that was mine and how far I got on mine that I posted in general.
That was fun.
I was close. I was close on two frontiers.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no.
Anyway, I'm gonna start this back up as
Oh wow, you really were close. You were close on 3.
Yeah, tropical fish and vines. I just didn't find any tropical fish.
Oh no,
I should have literally planted the bread earlier. That was my mistake. Like going too hardcore for that 1 gold and bookshelves. Because the bookshelves, all I had to do is just claim what I have right now currently, and I would have the bookshelves. And
you also could have cleared out that 10 note blocks thing easily.
I already got the 10 note blocks.
No, I mean that line. Because like the 3 tropical fish shouldn't have been too hard. You probably could have found those if you just traveled the water a bit. 20 stone, that's not hard. 98 sticks, break some trees if you need to. And grow a tree in the nether. Literally get a piece of dirt, get 1 thing of like bone meal, like, you know, 1 bone and a 3 bone meal. Go into the nether because you found like broken fucking nether portal.
Yeah, I actually did try the bone thing like out here. Like I tried it to grow the wheat faster, but I didn't get it all the way. Here, let me actually show you like near that nether portal where my original spawn was.
Okay.
Also, let me know where my actual base was there. Not like it really matters too much because it's done. And the interesting part is when we get into like later on bingos and everything, we might just discover like old bases somebody left behind, and we could actually take the shit from them to improve our bingo chances, which is why I wanted to do more and more bingo. But here's the broken nether.
Oh
there was a golden block right there too.
Yep, I told you it was in the area. Usually there's at least 1.
I only took like the thing.
Here's the super annoying part. I could have finished this portal off if I came over here to do it with the lava shit and gotten to the nether, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna start I'm gonna start creepers be creeping now, since my scream died.
Should we go back to main base? And do you want to put me out of adventure back into survive?
Yeah,
You wanna give me that
give me
op
a second
power
though.
again?
I gotta basically fix my backgrounds and shit here though. Extra life chat, you can go away.
Oh, I just realized something. Hang on. We still keep inventory on.
Yeah.
Ah, I can't break it because I'm in fucking adventure. Damn it. I'm gonna break my
Chat
bed.
background. There we go. Chat background. Alright, and I still have the pumpkin on my head I gotta get rid of.
Oh, my camera froze again.
There we go.
No webcam for the rest of this. It's breaking too much.
Creepers be creeping. With 2 eyes for some reason because I'm bored. Oh god, no, I missed. Okay, that's not how I start a stream.
Let me in. Let me in.
Alright, welcome back to the madness. We're coming off the tail end of a nice little fun thing that we just did here. Now, I was worried because it said that my stream disconnected, but no, it still has that same notification from 5 minutes ago. It's like, what? Did it just start and just instantly fail? No.
No more for me.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you back to me.
Oh, I was gonna break
That
my
way,
bed.
that way I can tell survival mode you. And then me.
Okay.
Are you back? Are you back?
At my bed, yeah.
Now you can break your bed.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole point of teleporting me to begin with was.
So you can break your bed. I didn't know you were at a bed.
Yeah, I was at my bed because I killed myself, but I was stuck in adventure and couldn't get back there.
Okay. All right. So have you broken your bed?
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're back at base. Basically, we just had a little bingo race for what I call get good or get wrecked. I don't know what Kenny's gonna call it.
It's
But
just literally a part of my creepers be creeping. I'm fucking mine show. I just had it as a bonus thing. It's part of it.
basically, yeah, bingo card racing, fun time. He won, and even though he died, he won. The sad part was I couldn't grow things fast enough is what the problem was there. Chicken bucket, and then get my stuff back. Other than that, now we're starting up on the real thing, and the reason how come I had to cut my thing in two is because for some reason my internet went fuck you. Very hard, like extremely aggressive about it.
I don't have. Okay. That's fine.
You don't have what?
Apparently my armor was breaking, and I don't have bootsies anymore.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sadness. Little just confused on what the fuck, really, but
Confused about what?
what boots are we talking about? Like your actual boots from before?
No, yeah, my boots from the main thing. Apparently, when I put my armor away, I didn't have any boots because my boots were broke.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were talking about like you had boots and then you took them off and then they broke because you took them off.
No.
It's like, what?
No, shit's not that crazy yet.
Yet. Keywords.
Keyword indeed.
Alright, what the hell do we have on the agenda for today? Because we haven't done much of, we basically took like another week off. So
Yeah, we did.
we were supposed to fight like the Wither on the like near Halloween, but you know that went out. The Greek Arena, find Stronghold, fight to get stuff to fight with her. Extra Life kind of was supposed to be an ideal end date, but then we wanted to push it, so everything is basically behind a bit here. So we have the Church of Murmur. I remember that was the last thing I did for actual creepers be creeping.
Yeah.
I got to close my other window here in the background. I still had my Microsoft Paint window open for my thing. But hey, let me show this off since I kind of finished it off stream because you were finished, and I just I just have a few like levels to build. I didn't think you you didn't see it finishing it, do you?
What?
The completed version of the Church of Murmur, which is basically a citadel. I did very good. I even put your tombstone in there from when the very first death that you had.
Wow.
In Hexit, which is because you ran ahead and was like, "I'm not there. I can't heal you, bro."
I'm gone.
I did use a bunch of sea lanterns in place of carpet. I will admit those were, and some glowstone, lots of glowstone. Those were obviously creative mode thrown in, but for flavor. And that's because this entire place is dark as fuck. Everything else though, oh my god. It took forever to melt all this fucking smooth stone down. And everything else,
We went and got bamboo and shit, right?
yeah, there's a bamboo farm outside on red.
Yeah. That's right.
I did not build the internal house, like the kitchen house on the like second floor or the bunker house area. I just left them as flat, open areas.
Okay.
But yeah, I did build, you know, the Wither boss for the final Badu. He'd be all like, final Badu.
How do I make... I'll do... String. H string.
To get string, we had to kill speeders. There's no other way.
Do we have any more?
Speeders did kill. But I feel like we have more Nether adventures that needs to be happening, to be honest, so we can actually get stuffs. So
I feel like we should have more than this.
more than what?
We apparently only have one string.
Well, we haven't exactly been killing.
We have a bunch of other stuff though.
Like what?
But why do you keep asking questions?
Well, because you're not being specific. We have a bunch of other stuff. What does that
Yes,
mean?
we have a bunch of the other fucking mob shit. Like a ton of it. Yeah, we have fucking a bunch of bones, a bunch of gunpowder, a bunch of raw meat bullshit.
A lot
We
of the
only
stuff
have
I've
one
been
string.
getting a bunch of stuff from the skeleton spawner and throwing them in.
More string.
Yeah, I don't think that skeleton spawner is made to like have spiders get shoved down a tiny hole.
No. Need string.
On top of that, with constant day on, I mean, unless you want to flip at night.
No, but you want to give me OP powers again? I can't use the locate command.
Oh, I gotta like literally get off. You're gonna have to log off for a second.
I gotta log off.
Yeah, I gotta like fuck with the realm settings.
Oh, does it not let you with me logged in?
I don't know. I just tried to do it right now. Let's see. There. It should be on.
Okay. Locate What am I locating? Spider? Nope, can't do that. Got it. Mine shaft. Oh wow, there's a mine shaft really close to us.
That reminds me, I found like so many line shafts and shit while digging underneath the ground, so maybe. Did you ever finish building your sawmill?
No, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Negative 208. This way. Boy.
I'm trying to shoot that sheep. There, got him.
There's a random tree with a beehive on it floating in the air.
Yeah, I left that tree for a reason, because there is a beehive there. We can make a bunch of flowers underneath, you know? Or something.
What up, Fox?
Glass off all this, like, beehive shit, like I see so many other people do.
208. Oh, I passed it. Oh, creeper! Oh, another creeper.
That sounds pretty similar to what you usually end up going through.
I have 2.5 hearts. Spider!
I have no idea how you just magically got down. There's another creeper. Oh, that might be where you got down at. Do 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 do. I need some light. Do 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 do. I don't have light. I have the stuff to like the other things to make light, but no. So
Oh
I guess
shit!
heart attack.
Yeah, you scared the fuck out of me.
I don't think I have a magic weapon, do I? Oh, I do. Hello. Heard you need some thieving. Red rum. Red rum!
Okay, there it is. Mine shaft. Thank God. Oh, I don't have art.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gotta find the mine shaft. Hi mine shaft, how's it going? Could use some of this wood. Make some candles. By the way, Turn Toast, his candle thing is basically a wand of fireball.
What?
You don't know what a wand of fireball is?
No, I get one the fireball. I am concerned.
Turn Toast, his candle, instead of just giving you like powers and whatnot for fire, a boost and everything, instead it's just a wand of fireball. You have +7 fireball casts in a day, or you can burn them all in one fireball attack. Your choice, but considering it's an item, that also means you can cast that as a bonus action.
Alrighty.
Also, did I mention Noct is immune to fire?
No, did not.
Because I think I did when I told you guys I got the fire and ice daggers turned into ethereal form.
You might have. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Oh, hi, creepers! I didn't realize I was busting in the creeper convention. Hey, look, you know, there's lots of string above our heads now.
Yeah, that's what I'm mining up. That's why I came looking for a mine shaft. I can no longer sprint.
But yeah, whoa, I think I found what you want here, bro. Like, come to me.
Spider spawner?
Yeah. Somewhere in this depths of hell.
Oh boy. Welcome to my nightmare.
Welcome to the nightmare. There's no spider spawner in this. This is just a
thank
bunch
God.
of fucking webs.
I was hoping we got another one of those glitched out ones. I got this once when they first added mine shafts. Or it was literally just this, and it was so good.
Do 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 do. Come here, bat. There. Now there's no more bat. I sent the bat to the Shadow Realm.
Okay. Auto spider web.
But yeah, you have Wand of Fireball, and enjoy. And it's different from regular Wand of Fireball, where it doesn't destroy itself if you use the last variation of it.
Neat.
A regular Wand of Fireball is you have 7 casts, so you have 7 charges. It also regains all of its charges after a long rest.
Neat.
So it's like Master Wand of Fireball.
Dude, shields are so beautiful against creepers.
I know.
I put up my shield! Oh well. I got a lot of strings. I can go make my thing.
Bat, why do you save skeleton? Your allegiance is highly in question. That's awfully sus of you, Bat.
That's pretty sus, man.
Whoops. Wait, no, I did that right. Okay. I thought I teleported you back to me. Like, nope, you can't do that. Can't let you do that.
Yeah. Got it.
Pew! It's not like I can hit you. Can hit your box though. Take that box.
You missed it. You were like 8 blocks short of the block.
Honestly, this crosshair is a lot different from the normal. It's throwing me off.
Okay, F3.
I'm used to the crosshair actually being a little cross rather than the circle. Bamboo, bamboo. Ouch. Eat my berries. Num num num. Oh, I can't eat my berries when I have a shield, apparently. Why? Why can't I eat berries? I'll just, kill myself with berries then. Also, your pickaxe is still a casting focus, so you don't have to worry about materials, although you kind of already had that with the wand.
Yeah.
But, pickaxe is kind of hilarious. Well, the pickaxe, there's still going to be, like, you can mine shit with it. It's just going to increase the yield. Basically, how it's going to work now, you mine it, you're going to start off, well, you're already at a D6. The axe just lets you have a D8 instead of a D6 when you try to mine for material.
Neat.
Mining's like what you can get and craft with it. Basically, you can grab some scrap. Normally, you can still buy scrap from vendors for stuff that you could get normally. It just has a little bit extra umph to it, like a higher hit yield rather than the regular vendor stuff. For now, until we get, and then there's also the material itself. Like you can make mithril caltrops and stuff.
Cool.
Enchanting for you has changed. You only have a few enchants, but they're basically just gonna be rocks. They last only 4 hours on like weapons that you have currently, because you haven't gotten any like armor enchants really.
Yeah.
But you also have the at this point master enchanter, so it doesn't wear off so long as you are within 120 feet of the enchanted object for 1 hour. A day it stays for 24 hours. If after 30 days it's permanent effect.
Okay.
So like our enchanted things still have like an additional 1d6 at this point. Just that's it. Not like 3d6 extra on top of like a modifier and whatnot. I have your things set up for your Eldritch Blasts at the moment to count as separate things, although I can merge them together, where it's like you fire one attack with 2 separate beams.
Okay.
Where it'll show like this is beam 1, this is beam 2. In case you wanted to split the damage. And haven't set it up so we get Kevin as a token, movable token, but I'm gonna make that also a thing when we finally actually join the campaign and the thing. So you'll be able to control Kevin yourself. He's just basically an extra attack and bonus action for his own unique things on his turn. You still have the Ring of the Pack, so you can still cast like Eldritch Blast as a bonus action and give everybody else Eldritch Blast, although you still have Ray of Frost for everybody currently. Whenever we get back into playing. A lot of your other things have like vanished though, because it's gonna be like, the idea is when we get back into that thing is there's gonna be another like world warp which brought us there to begin with, and Poe would be disappeared if he never comes back. He's just gonna be off on wild adventures otherwise, and then it'd just be us 3 and all of our materials and actually things that get changed. Although I also found something else about Poe that I don't think he realized when we started playing. As a turtle, his race and everything, they actually have a claw attack. Technically, for monks, they could be using that claw attack as their unarmed strike.
All right.
So when he started off, he could have been doing D6 instead of having to wait till like level, I think 5 to get a D6 in. His extra fury of blows things has just been reduced back down to 2. If and when he gets back and whatnot. Orkra didn't really have much of a change for his actual what he had. He still has like his long distance lance blast.
Yeah.
And everything it does. For one, it does a 1d4 to begin with for its regular like ranged poke. It's melee, and he has another 1d4. The only difference is that he now has the fire blade cantrip, which gives that thing a little bit more oomph.
Okay.
At level 5, it adds 4d4 fire damage. So, and considering we all technically have that as well, so because Nox, he got flipped around too, so I don't have. If I were to continue just being a straight up fighter at the level that we managed to reach, I would actually have, including bonus action as an attack, I would have 4 attacks.
Damn.
And that's just natural fighter. So nerfing him, adding in the rogue thing brought that to 2 plus bonus action, so 3 technically. Because rogues don't get a secondary attack in general, other than bonus action. So the fighter thing still kicks in. I chose to be an arcane alchemist as a rogue, which gave me cantrips and other magics. Basically, Arcane Alchemist, I'm not sure if you know what that is. It's part of the campaign that takes place in the desert. I can't remember the name of it. It's almost like Arcane Archer as it was. It's just that you make certain like vials, and basically you make certain potions that turn into like glyphs on the ground that act as explosives, like landmines.
Okay.
They did actually change Arcane Archer to where you do get your arcane arrows. They're not just like you only get 2. You get how most people have been playing it anyway, since they just actually made that canon. That where you get it every turn. The only problem is with it is that you can fire 1 arcane arrow per turn, but every arcane arrow you have, the type, like the burst arrow, the grasping arrow, those are on a 2-turn cooldown, a 2-minute cooldown, so 4 rounds altogether. Once you get four of them, which I already have, you can just rotate through them basically, rather than just spam. It's that way you can't spam. Like grasping arrow is the most bullshit one. That's the one that knocks people to the ground and incapacitates them, which means you get every melee attack against them is a critical hit.
Yeah.
That one's bullshit, and I can see why. Because otherwise, there'd be like no point in even playing anything. Because it'd just be like grasping arrow, grasping arrow. Oh look, he managed to make his strength check to get out of it. Grasping arrow again. Oh, you son of a bitch.
He sucks to suck.
And since I had the quick action, I rewrote the quick action handbook. It still has like a bunch of the regular stuff and everything. It's just that instead of firing 3 shots, I have it do the cylinder 6-shot. And and its secondary thing, rather than having a robot dog going around doing shit, I instead chose to put a slingshot modification onto the thing so I can sling my arcane concoctions.
Okay.
And oils and whatever else. Basically, I have a slingshot attached to my crossbow at the top. The slingshot's only once per the entire round, though. The regular bullets I can fire up to 6 per round, and it still has the reaction fire.
All right.
My legendary weapons are still a thing. They deal a D6 rather than a regular D4, and they kind of work like the soul knife, like a soul knife rogue stuff. I just summon them, use them for things, throw them out. If I use them as a melee attack for an action, though, I basically swing with both hands at the same time. So that's 2d6, 1 fire, 1 ice.
Right.
And since I have 2 actions, bam, bam, bam. Sneak attack you only get once per turn anyway. Same with I changed the arcane archers the sniper shot perk rather than being a complete basically got that in the Skyrim campaign, the one where you can be like, I'm gonna take a sniper shot. Oh look, I can deal max damage if I actually hit them. On top of that, the critical bonus. I left the critical bonus in, but I took out the max damage because I felt that was too OP. Especially when arcane archers at a certain level were able to knock 2 fucking arrows at once that I never used. I was like, oh, oops.
Right.
I can knock a magic arrow and a regular arrow when I knock 2 arrows.
What are you building? I am building a sawmill, kind of. It's very janky, not very good.
Soon, though, soon. So, all I did with the headshot, considering you can use that multiple times in a fucking turn anyway, is just I kept the critical bonus like a minus if I roll between. Well, I still had like 2, so it's like whenever I roll between 16 through 20, it's a crit. Or, because the thing I also had this is if my total roll with my bonuses and whatnot are 10 above the actual creature's AC. Also, Nox just had a fuck a ton of hit when it came to using a longbow. I had 5 for my dexterity, 3 for my proficiency, so that was a natural 8 as it was. But just being an arcane archer, you get 4. Choosing the fighter type to be an archer type, that was an additional 2, so that was an additional 6 on top of that, and then the additional +3 to when you use a magic arrow. Yeah, that just made things like stupid.
Yeah.
So instead of being, what would that actually be, 8, 4, 12, and then there's the additional 2, 14. That would have been a +17 to hit. I just knocked it down to like 13, 14. because otherwise it'd just be all. Actually, no. There was a higher thing. I had to give it a negative. It was like at plus 819. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Because if you're proficient with a longbow, you get more. And he's proficient with longbow, and it's like, well, fuck life. I was looking at it. I'm like, if with headshot in general, he'd just be constantly. I mean, not headshot with the sniper shot in general. I'd just be constantly getting crits because I had like plus 19. The only time I'd ever fail is if I critically failed with the nat 1.
Right.
So I had to do something to nerf that, and I just literally negatived my thing to where it's like a little bit more reasonable. Though it's a natural thing, I just felt like then Nox would just stupidly outperform in general. Considering I also have a high critical chance. So...
Yeah.
So yeah, I got arcane magic bombs, and then I have arcane arrows. And I now have cantrips, because when an arcane alchemist gives me 2 cantrips at the current level. And I chose Band-Aid and Fireblade, which added to my fire dagger in general.
Yeah.
Which I laugh at more because it's like, okay, wait, I have to take fire damage to use Fireblade. Oh, wait. Never mind, I'm immune to fire because of the effect of the blade to begin with, so it's just like, free extra damage.
All the damage.
So because every time you hit something with Flame Blade, you take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
The thing is you're supposed to take more, but everybody who's using it also has resistance to fire right now anyway. We're all resistant to fire. It was like, oh, well, alright. Everybody enjoy Fire Blade then. Let's see, anything else? Oh, I took Orkra's I attack an additional time sword and just gave him the actual sword that a Skemtar, the double-bladed Skemtar, which is the official thing for it anyway. The only difference is that the other sword did radiant damage, but he can already do radiant damage anyway.
Yeah.
And the fun thing that I gave him is that I changed that cantrip that allowed him to his melee attacks to have range. Instead of just there being a cantrip to do that, I changed it to the point where he can instead he can throw a mace once per turn, and wherever the mace lands, with it basically turns his maces into grenades for him. The only downside is that the mace breaks unless it's like a very rare to legendary quality.
Okay.
So he can basically just craft himself a bunch of maces and then just toss them like grenades. They're not as good as like a fireball. I think it was like 66, but radiant damage, explosion, fun times. Just to throw him a frickin' bone because I know how stale paladins can get.
Yeah.
All they have is attack and then a bunch of spells that are kind of just situational. And even then, it's not always the best time to even cast those spells. Here's the pumpkins. Didn't we exactly find the pinpoint, like where the stronghold was at some point, and write that down somewhere? Because we found it on the D&D server.
Yeah. It was at 4,000 something.
I might actually just dig towards there, because I'm sitting here running around the world looking for shit. Particularly any, like, nether portal spawns and shit. Let's see, what... Oh, I changed Mithril for rather than just being auto attack. If you have advantage, it's just now just a plus player level in to your hit while advantage.
Okay.
So it gives a little bit more challenge. Your pickaxe is still Mithril. Technically, still same with my spirit blades. They have Mithril quality added to them. I got to go through post things, but basically, yeah, pose like multi-hit Fury of Blows is going to be reduced by 1 attack, and then there's his punching thing. His weapon of punch is going to be reduced to a 1d6 rather than a plus 3d6. You know, it's actually funny because when I keep thinking about it and just like, okay, basically warrior, not warrior, fighter, monk, and what was the last class? I think rogue were just like the most ridiculous things for what they can do in a fucking turn. Fighter, just because they have, by the end of the thing, you literally get 9 attacks in a turn if you go straight up be a fighter all the way through.
Yeah.
Monk, because they do damn near the exact same thing, they just have a bunch of unarmed attacks, or monk weapon attacks, depending upon if you ever find an actual monk weapon. And then rogues, just because you have to roll a stupid amount of dice, it's like, oh, I got a sneak attack. God fucking damn it. Which Nox is actually going to be interesting now that he's part rogue. That is something that's going to be fun to play. Because, oh look, sneak attack, archer boom. Although that's only going to work for the first attack I do.
Yay, more dice rolls that are going to make us take an hour to do a fight.
Actually, I put them all together on the attack sheet. Like, if I attack with this is the sneak attack if I get it. So that's something Roll20 allows us to do, where we can roll like the full advantages of the attack in one button press rather than having to type out every individual attack. But at least I will never have more than 3 attacks per turn then. Technically there's the reaction, but that reaction's a reaction. It's like, oh look, he's about to cast his spell. Let me just shoot him in the face real quick. Okay.
One more? Okay. Oh, should be good. Man. I should replant. Should be a good little boy and replant my trees.
Oh boy, I found a random village.
Or as Captain Sparkle says, re-rack my trees.
You racking them good? Just drawing boobs all over them?
Oh, yes.
Hi, random village. I'll screenshot you. Just remember that you're here for later. Let somebody else come and pillage. I don't think anybody else has been here because they still have all their stuff. Oh look, a darkwood forest. Let me...
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be fun for me.
Oh.
I'm gonna be reorganizing my room at home and coming over to Brandon's to tear down my PC and put it back up at home.
I found another village within like 100 feet of the last village.
All the villages.
So yeah, here's village number 2 here. But that's interesting. You're finally moving back into your actual house.
Yeah. I
Been
miss
too far.
I miss my recliner chair, and with the weather getting bad, I don't feel like the constant having to travel over here to record and stream is best idea.
I mean, it worked for the summer, but
Yeah.
there's always that thing where it's like I gotta go drive over to this guy's house, or you had to stay the night at somebody's house if you wanted to do over like things the next day early.
Yeah.
That, and then everybody constantly walking in and disturbing you while you stream.
That's
Sometimes
unavoidable at this rate.
Yeah, I mean, I only pointed out because it has stumped us a few times in D&D, which is like, okay, we're waiting on his turn. He's talking to his patron god. Do 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 to smack this freaking cow.
My ears just fucking itched like weird.
Itchy.
Like
Itchy.
it made me like twitch my head around and just bash the headphones into my shoulder and it hurt. Like what the hell? My body's gone loco.
Honestly, I get some of those itches. I don't know why. It's like I have sensitive ears or something.
Yeah.
So I always have to like clear all my hair away from the headphones and stuff. Which actually is the ones that you got are actually pretty good at that, just because they're so round. Just be like a perfect fit around ear. But yeah, I like even when my hair starts to grow out long, I physically just start clipping the hair around my ears just because it gets so fucking annoying. Hello, sheep. You gonna eat your dirt? Eat your dirt, sheep. Eat your dirt.
No, never. Never ever.
Beat this church with bacon. Beat you to death with bacon, sheep.
Alright.
But as I also pointed out earlier as well, at least the last time we had, I think D&D was I'm gonna stop trying to make the magical effects and shit, just so that because there's just so much freaking magical items out there that are crazy.
Yeah.
It's that other people have already made, and it's like, okay, I'll just do that, and it's a lot easier just to be like I literally, I did the die thing, but then I just, after I got the cards, I literally just made decks of cards, like, okay, I back them with certain different other things, so I can't actually tell which ones are which. Like, I use, like, Harry Potter cards for, like, the magic, from the Harry Potter trading card game, to be like for like magical items, the warlord cards for like just regular fights. I use the Maple Story trading card game cards for like the
Oh yeah, that thing existed.
for like the trash loot basically, so that it's like, oh, you have like a 1 in 60 chance to get like interesting trash loot rather than just rolling dice and seeing what the things were, which I did for these loot cards anyway. I just made them a lot easier to like access and just feel like, okay, now I can ask you guys like top of the deck, middle of the deck, or bottom of the deck where. And then spell scrolls became a hell of a lot easier to craft as well once I got the spell cards. It's like, oh, wish I used Magi Nation cards for that. And then Pokemon cards for encounters. It's like, well, wild what appears? Oh shit, a wild Hydra.
Oh my god, it's a Pikachu! It's a kobold. Fuck, god damn
Dude, did you,
it!
did you know there's a Pikachu race?
Why?
There already is like a Pikachu-based race that people have put on the DMs Guild, and I laugh at it because you're basically playing a kobold with a lightning built-in lightning bolt.
Fuck's sakes.
Just like, oh, fun. Oh, you also get like keen smell, and you don't have you're not blinded. But a lot of people don't play with the light sensitivity on kobolds to begin with, so because otherwise you never really would have fun playing a kobold when if you're blinded by the sunlight constantly and you can only see at night. Kind of like the lizard folk thing with cold blood. Technically, they die. They get really bad stats in like cold situations, but nobody plays it like that.
Yeah.
Which Kobold also has problems with, so...
No one wants to play survival mode. I mean, they added that shit to Skyrim and Fallout, and people were like, yeah, but then there's people like me who are like, have fun never getting touched. I don't want to think about my water and shit while I'm having fun playing a game.
Technically, there's durability in D&D as well. Like, your items only have like 20 hits on them before they like deteriorate, unless they're like legendary, very rare, and whatever quality where their durability is so fucking high it's impossible to destroy.
See, this isn't Minecraft or Breath of the Wild. That can stay there.
Which is why people like constantly shift through armors and shit.
Could you imagine how horrible Skyrim would be if they did that with durability and shit?
They actually, people have been adding in mods for it on their
No,
thing,
I mean like
they've
base Skyrim, like they decided that they wanted that to be the thing.
They were going to have that. That's
I'm
the
glad
thing.
they didn't.
There's actually a code that prevents them from that, but basically everything's supposed to have like 100 hit. Basically, you know the charge system that they have for spell charges and whatnot?
Yeah.
That was durability.
Uh...
And then they basically swapped that out for the spell charge system, because the spell charge system was supposed to be a random effect chance rather than like it always happening.
Ugh. Wait, Matt
I
said
found
something
another
in the
village.
chat. Maybe we should have a night stealth campaign, something like a grand romantic heist.
I've been
Yeah.
thinking about several other fun campaigns that we could do for like D&D.
An Ocean's 11 campaign.
I was thinking like a pirate campaign where we go and raid places
Oh, that could be fun.
and
Oh,
we're all like
that
on the
reminds
sea.
me. I don't know if it's happening or not, but Crystal has been doing D&D in person with her coworkers from Five Guys, and her DM has been looking for more people, and she offered us, like me, Brandon, and her brother Darren, to be the new players. So there's a chance that I'm gonna start doing in real life D&D again, like a legitimate 5e campaign and everything with Banian. It's gonna be great. But
Yeah, you're gonna have all that other shit to worry about, like that carry weight, the durability.
I don't care. I've missed.
I've been wanting to actually get into one of those campaigns. I mean, the only ones I've been literally with is with you guys, and I know if I threw all that shit in, everybody's either A, not gonna pay attention to it, or B, it's
I've
just
done
gonna get...
one legitimate campaign and I fucking hated it, but it was 3.5e, not actual 5e. Like, it was horrible.
I mean, I did do that Curse of Strahd shit as well, which
I love
still
that
gotta,
campaign story.
yeah, it's, oh my god, I found another village. Anyway, but yeah, Curse of Strahd was still like, we're continuing on off of that, just that we're making up our own fucking world. And the main reason I like that is because I didn't realize there's a whole bunch of shit that has literally been locked away from me because I didn't have like books to let me know that this is how the class works fully. That's one of the more no. Oh my God! Wait, is this the place? I think this is where the. Let me look at the map here. I think I just ran across the village that the Horde campaign was on when we started.
Oh my god.
Blindly running out in the world. I just basically because I know the terrain a little too well after terraforming it so much. Yeah, this is the location.
Okay.
Wow. Anyway, it's fun with that. It's just that the also character flaws are fun to play with.
Yeah.
Where Nox is like he's stupid, but he's basically stupid because he don't know shit. And
Right.
even though he's basically wise and a bunch of other shit as well.
Oh, but the reason I brought it up is because they do their D&Ds on Mondays.
Well,
So it might have to stick to how you've been wanting to like do these more at night because of like your personal things. We might just have to make it a normal night thing.
Yeah, because a lot of the times I have a bunch of things going on during the day, and it's at night where I finally actually have the capability of doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is legit. Because this is where Sinjin Village is supposed to be, and then over there is Razor Hill. Yep, I found the legit location. Wow. I didn't think I'd actually walk out here like this, but yeah, -1,000, -1,000. Fun time. Anyway,
I need to make.
honestly though, I do enjoy Roll20 just because it makes rolling the dice so much easier in general. Just because of the multiple stacking effects and whatnot. It's like, oh, I can do so much now instead of where before it was just like, oh, we had to roll for this, then we had to roll for this. And then our like character sheets got like a mile fucking long because of the fact that we had like 17 different type of weapons we get to choose from.
Yeah.
Where technically you're only supposed to have the two. That weapon swap system that I have in the Skyrim shit, that's actually supposed to be a legit thing. You're not supposed to be able to like swap. That's just why fighters are supposed to be like. That's supposed to be a fighter perk kind of thing where they can just switch between all their fucking weapons because that's what they even have on the default fighter thing. Look at how many weapons I have. I have like 2 fucking spears, a shield. I have like 5 daggers, a sword. And just like, oh my god, this guy, he's like armed to the fucking teeth.
He's ready for this shit.
Which is what attracted me to the fucking thing to begin with, because it was basically I heard that fighters were linked from Breath of the Wild. How many pieces of armor they're fucking carrying at one time.
Pretty much. Alright, that's good. Now...
But I do actually enjoy Arcane Archer when the tweaks have been made. Like the canon modified variation, I guess, is what I don't know exactly how to put it, because I know it's in Xanatar's, but then there's the modifications in the other campaign, which makes it more fun, because otherwise just having 2 shots throughout your entire for every short rest is kind of meh, considering they don't get powered up until you actually hit level 18 normally.
Right.
And it doesn't feel like what the class sounds like it should be. When you think Arcane Archer, you think of like almost like a cross between a wizard and an archer.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't seem what it is. But also combining the Arcane Alchemist, I finally actually managed it, because it's like, oh, now I get cantrips. Cool cantrips, not just cantrips that make me grow food or plants. Druidcraft was kind of meh. I mean, yeah, let me make fire and shit, but otherwise it's like, what exactly, how can I use this? I mean, it's more of an RP gimmicky, like prestidigitation.
Right.
It's like, oh look, I prestidigitation some sunglasses on my face. Fun.
Probably them sunglasses. I forget how I'm supposed to make that. I
Get
think
get
it's...
get Gurren Lagann sunglasses just spiked to hell.
What is it? Stone. Enchantment table. Where is the stone cutter? There it is. Regular stone and iron. Alright. Need some stone.
Need to get stoned, bro.
Stone me, brother. Boop. Put that back. This rain. How evil it is.
It never runs away. It just stands there mocking you.
Never leaves.
But yeah, D&D fun. It's just sad that if you don't have the books to tell you shit, you don't know about shit until you own the entire books, and then you realize just how crazy the game actually is, and how basically, as far as I've seen, every D&D campaign eventually gets to the point where, like Skyrim, you just completely break the game.
Yeah.
You just build yourself to be a god and just like, oh, look at me with my oath bow doing an extra 3d6 to this person. Oh, look, he died. Now I get to trick this person. And now tell him he's my sworn enemy. And if he tries to run away, he can't do that. I can put it on a fucking rogue and be all like, you can't hide from me, rogue. That oath bow is broken as fuck. And it's only an uncommon item? It's because it's one of those elvish items that elves just mass produced for like their like third or fourth war or whatever, but still. I've even toned it to where it's like, do I have to speak Elven or can I speak Dragon? Because I'm a turtle dragonborn in that other campaign still. We're basically running through the world, regathering up the group at this point, because I Thanos snapped and restarted the world. I'm the only one that knows anything. Every so often, people that I hang out with get brain blasts where like images from the other reality are like enter their brains, and there's like, holy shit.
Holy shit, the guy I'm with is insane.
He's insane and he's giving me migraines. Why? Just hanging out with this guy gives me migraines.
Not the migraines. Anything but the migraines. I've got a migraine. Up, down, sideways. Alright, the SawMill is officially done. Well, other than light. Excuse me. Mr. Spider, that is not on my roof, even though he sounded like he was on my roof. Where the fuck is the spider?
Gotta take a blowtorch now to the entire house.
Oh, you guys are under the house, huh?
And everything changed when the Spider Nation attacked.
Apparently I made this just low enough that only spiders can spawn under the thing. So there's literally a spider ability for spiders to spawn under the SawMill.
Oh, wait, that's because I also put that SawMill on top of water, then I deleted all the water with the fill command because I realized how I can do that. Oh, and now it stops raining.
Well, no, I have like a block and a half under there open because of how I built the SawMill.
You literally let a little hole exist.
Yep.
Okay, now I know this is new land because lava just now poured out of a hole. Meaning this is new land, undiscovered. What's over here? We'll find out. Technically, we filled our quota.
Yeah.
We streaked for 2 hours if we want to continue. I know I've mostly been talking about D&D shit. That's because I've been so extremely obsessed with
Yeah,
D&D. Cause...
most of this talking after the first hour has literally been you. Actually, I think during the first hour it was also a lot of you, because I just go quiet. So I'm glad that you talk, because like there would just be a lot of quiet.
Yeah, I've built that reflex of just speaking my mind while playing video games that all streamers eventually have to, at least the good ones, have to like build.
It's easier for me if I have people to talk with. If I don't, it's easy for me to just dip into just quiet.
I know if at least for the Breath of the Wild, there was one guy that came out and was like, why are you just constantly narrating what you're doing? I'm like, because I have nothing better to do, and that's technically what everybody else freaking does anyway. It's just built. It's been, like I said, it's been so long, and also I'm schizophrenic, so you know, that's a thing. That's not just that's also a mental condition.
Indeed.
It's more funny when I'm talking to myself and I'm not even recording or even like doing stuff and I'm like reading.
You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
I wanted to move half of the sawmill over one block because I wanted it to be 3 wide, not 2 wide in the middle.
You done fucked up?
I just realized after I finished building it that that was the plan.
You done fucked up. You gotta write down notes, put them down as signs.
I wanna cry. I had a sign. It did not read what it should have read. It just said sawmill, October 19th, and I'm like, November 16th, but sure.
Wow. We're like a month off on that. That's because I had like 2 fucking weeks of just constantly feeling like shit.
Yeah, and then Extra Life and all that shit happened.
Oh yeah, that was also another thing where it took like an entire week. Oh.
Dude,
I mean,
Extra Life destroyed me.
I like Extra Life and the cause and whatnot. It's just, oh my god, how much it takes out of you.
Yeah, it destroyed me mentally. I woke up the next day still a giggly little bitch from the stupidity of the night before.
Yeah, your drunken escapade.
Yeah. Me losing my fucking mind.
Reminds me, since I went back to medicals today and everything, they're starting to think that the hypoglycemic people are just completely immune to COVID because there's nothing for the virus to attach onto when you need more sugar in your body to actually continue on doing shit.
Huh.
Which is why they were looking at my blood, because it was just like, well, this is just a recent discovery, but we thought people like you would actually be at huge death risk, but turns out it might not be a thing.
It turns out you might be the immune one.
Oh boy, I'm immune to something else, of course. You know, it's not because I'm a dirty Mexican.
I'm gonna...
It just has a built-in healing factor for whatever reason. That's like our racial...
Wow!
You know it's true! Well, they try to kill us. It only makes us stronger.
See, here's the thing. The Mexicans and the Native American Indians share the fucking healing factor shit.
And I'm both!
Yeah, so you got like that double power.
I have the racial twice!
You lucky
Come at
son
me,
of
bro.
a bitch.
Just want to walk into like ground zero, COVID, just like everybody's in like a high school club basically dying and just be like running around throwing holy water on them. Live, brother, live!
Every day we stray further from the way.
But yeah, they were trying to figure out exactly why, because that's how come they sucked so much fucking blood from me the other day, and they were like, let's just constantly see what happens if we constantly inflict his blood with the virus. It doesn't stick. Nope. And then like the one time they got it to stick, my white blood cells just came and wiped it out.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I'm just like, am I really immune? I don't want to actually put that to a real test, but...
Is this my life now? Alright, we got that done.
The scary fact is that if I am actually immune and have antibodies, that means I caught something very similar to this virus before in my life.
Yeah.
Which there's been lots of things when I was younger that I was exposed to that almost killed me because my mom is a crazy ass bitch. But like I said, whatever what doesn't kill me only makes me stronger. Found more bees, lots more bees. Do I have silk touch?
I'm gonna
No, yeah.
use creative mode to fix my building and move it over one block from the middle.
Alright.
Don't judge me. Except for do. Completely judge me. I am a fool.
I'm just leaving random treasure boxes full of stuff that might actually help out in a bingo game all around the world.
He's rigging
Just
it.
so
I demand a recount.
that's why you always get first dibs at where the location is.
I'm rigging it. Double recount. I don't understand life.
What is life?
Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, I've gotta like legitimately break everything and
Break
place
it all.
one more.
Yo ho. Diggity do.
Put it in the butt. 2 fingers in the ass. New movie starring Shia LaBeouf.
At some point, after we're done here, I'm gonna show you the new picture of the thing that I drew. Basically, at first it was like, I want this thing to be me, okay? And I made it like human, and the way it was described is that he wanted something that looks similar to like Decidueye, like as a cloak kind of thing. So I did that,
cool.
but then he comes back at me. He's like, but I want it to be like I was a husky person. Like a husky canine person. It was like, ah, god damn it! I gotta redraw it all over again.
Fucking
Also,
fairies!
I want the cloak to be like midnight blue.
Fucking
So, like, and I want my hand to be glowing like I'm casting something. Oh, so you want an arcane arch? Oh boy. Okay. But it's fine. I did. It was already done. It was just literally as I finished one variation of it, it was like, oops, I forgot to give you this. I didn't press send on this. It's like, oh, shit.
Well, fuck. That's probably why a lot of people ask, like, is there any, like, other details than that? Or, like... Because, like, some people will be like, alright, what else?
When you do actual commission work, it's like, okay, is this what you want? A lot of the times I show people like the first draft. I'm like, how does this look to you? And then they're like, oh my god. And then there's other times where it's just like, okay, I finished this first draft. What do you think? It's completely off. But I mean, the main components are still there. It's just that, just slight tweaks.
See, my downside to that is I'm not good at saying no to people. So, like, even if it looks like not exactly what I wanted, I'll be like, oh, it looks cool, I like it, I'll keep that. That's awesome. My brain's going, it needs to be this, and it's like, nah, that's fine, shut up, let it be, it's good, it looks great.
Let it go.
Like, brain, you're lying to yourself, stop. There's only, like, a select few people that, like, no matter what the fuck they, like, show me, I will legitimately think that it's good. Like, your shit, my sister's shit in Texas when she posts stuff. And, what's her name? My friend
I still
Steven.
feel like a lot of my shit is trash. I just sometimes make it look untrashy.
I make it look like prestigious trash. Like,
I mean,
the trash that you know is approved.
I mean, there's people that go photorealistic, and yeah, that's cool. It's just
I cannot do that whatsoever.
There's
I can't draw whatsoever.
I can try. It's just why put in the effort is in my head. I just can't. I mean, I forget who quoted it, but it was like, oh, who is this quote for? But it's like, art is really art is the is like the soul's trying is your soul trying to grab control of the world or something like similar to that, and just like there's a point where art just is you're satisfied with the art and you're done with it.
You know
And
who
there's other
said that? A big nerd.
probably.
I don't know why
I
my
actually,
brain was just like, make
I
a
can't.
big nerd reference.
Oh, the nerd reference, rah, but I just, I mean, it's good that we have them, but sometimes when you put in so much effort into something, it stops becoming, in my opinion, fun.
Yeah,
And
I get
because as
that.
far as in if there's something I've learned in this fucking my time here is that hard work never pays. Only
Yeah,
the work that is fun and easy to you is the work worth doing. That actually shows results rather than putting all your efforts in for one thing that never actually pans out.
I'm,
It rarely
I'm,
ever pans out.
I'm not gonna lie. You're saying this, and my brain is just thinking about me streaming on Twitch and going, I feel pain. There's
I do.
happiness. I'm having a good time, but at the same time, so much pain.
I mean, yeah, I've been trying to get my Twitch, and I mean, I had it at a point where I could have just flipped over to like full-time monetization, then I lost it all. But for me, I've never had the end goal of actually making this a job. It's just more along the lines, a lot of crazy shit happens to me. I just want documentation of the crazy shit that's happened to me,
Yeah.
which is what keeps me continuing on. Which is why, oh, I can't stream on my Switch anymore. Well, I feel completely down and don't want to even touch the Switch because I can't record it. That's my reason for doing this. It's not no money, no nothing. It's just this is me playing video games. This is what I experienced while playing those video games.
For me, I've always loved playing video games, and my dream job is to make video games and play them for a living. And then, like, that literally became a thing people were doing, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally like the best thing to ever happen in my life for this to be a legitimate thing you can get paid for.
I think I just found an assault raid tower.
And no, it's a lot of work to get there, like any job. It's taken me a minute to get that in my head. It's viable, but it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, my kind of dream job was basically to make movies, like actual like.
I tried that back in school. It did not go well.
I didn't want to act in the movies. I just wanted to make them, and I actually did okay in school. It was like. Actually, I did pretty good for what I ended up doing.
I was the kid.
Times.
I was the kid back in school, like the first one to have a YouTube channel. So like my friends were like, "You have a YouTube? We should like totally make videos for it." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And then that turned out to be not such a good idea.
For me, YouTube didn't come along until like I think like my junior, not my yeah, it was like my junior senior year in fucking high school. So
I was in like 6th grade. I was also trying to like make a student paper at that point, like a newspaper for the school. Which, go figure, after I left they did it, but when I was there, no one wanted to fucking do it. And then I leave the school, and next thing you know, there's papers, there's flat screens, and I'm like, so literally everything that I was like, you know what would be cool for this school? And they're like, oh no, decided, no, that's actually pretty cool. After I'm gone.
Yeah, I fucking hate because my sister just finished graduating through school, and it's been stupid because I remember having to go to these exact same schools that she did because she went over here to Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Basically, when I went in there, I had to lug around like 4 books that like were practically 13 pounds a fucking piece in a backpack, and over the course of a 8-hour school day.
One thing I don't miss
over a fucking campus that's over a mile long, and just move all around. I had to do that like so much, and just like I literally remember a day where I literally popped my shoulder out of place and had to go to the nurse to have it, and then sent to the hospital to have it put back because the books just weighed so fucking much.
Jesus.
And then when my sister goes through and just like, oh, we just have this tablet.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding
Yeah, they're
me?
fucking lucky as shit with that. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of kids are just growing up literally with tablets now, and I'm just like, this turn of technology and shit. I also remember back in like 3rd grade when we were learning like timetables and shit, they were like, oh, you're never gonna have a calculator on you at all times.
I know. My teacher, Miss Marks, used to say that. And then I literally shut her up about that one day because she used that. I was a smart ass in school. I bought her a calculator that was built into a clipboard. I'm like, look, now you have a calculator on you at all times. And I showed her I opened up my binder that had my homework. I'm like, oh, look, there's a calculator built in here, too. And then I got my phone in 7th grade, and I just pulled out the calculator in the middle of class and went, calculator! They all just glared death into my eyes. I'm like,
I know,
you.
it's one of the 3 biggest lies schools ever tell you. Like, I remember also cursive being like the #1 thing you had to learn.
Right, no.
Like,
no one does that
there was that, and it's like you never have a calculator at all times. And then the last thing, it's like, this stuff will help you for, this stuff is important, will help you
Oh, I
your
hate
entire
that
life.
one. That's the most annoying thing. You gotta learn how to divide by the weight of the sun. It will help. No, I need to learn how to do my taxes, Karen.
Yeah, that's the only reason to learn math, really. Because unless you're like being like some nuclear fucking NASA person, you don't really need super math.
No.
And also, you know how much more people would actually pay attention to it if they didn't call it math and just called it like number magic?
Number magic. Hell yeah, I would totally be down for some number magic.
Everybody would be like, I want to be a fucking wizard. Let's go down with this shit.
Hell yeah. Everyone's getting A+ now. It's like, oh, magic. I'm not gonna lie, that would totally have gotten my attention in school and made me focus so much more. If somebody would have explained science to me as, like, real life magic.
I always saw science as magic and whatnot. I wanted to be like a scientist or an archaeologist. That was actually my main goal, and what I went to college for, to be an archaeologist.
I love science,
but I couldn't get Spanish. I couldn't get Spanish down, so they just like said, "Fuck you, no archaeologist for you."
No, Spanish was a bitch.
And I have Mexican blood, and yeah, I can't handle Spanish. Although I think there's something, we're trying to figure something out about it, but they think that the speech program that they had, where it was really kind of like abusive and shit, where they'd basically sit you down in a room, and if you didn't speak right, you'd get the ruler.
Ooh.
And shit, and they think that as that was being weeded out and whatnot, and I was just the tail end of people, to the point where the reason why I have like such a hard time remembering that is I literally have PTSD, and it literally just constantly wipes it from my brain every time I learn something about Spanish, and when I try to remember shit, the PTSD kicks in, and then I forget anything that I learned.
That's fair.
So, the negativity and shit, and then there's also the other thing where they're all like, oh, the candy thing. The problem with the candy thing is that the person that never gets the candy also ends up developing PTSD.
And that's part of the problem with, like, giving perks to kids, is, like, if you don't give them the perk, when you introduce the perks, it kind of, upsets them and makes them realize and feel like it's not really that worth it. But if you give it to them too often, they start thinking, oh, I don't gotta really work for it, I'm gonna get it. Like, there's no 50-50 on that. Understand making like something to get them hyped and wanting to do it, but it never works the way they want it to, because they don't do it correctly.
I also feel like the entire thing, the entire idea of forcing the tests on kids, like testing someone about their knowledge, because there's so much fucking test anxiety nowadays, and the reason how it come is because people like, I guess I'm not sure my generation. I just know that I suffered a lot from super test anxiety and whatnot. If I actually got the time to like sit down and actually like didn't have like a time pressure on me for the test and everything,
Yeah.
yeah, I could pass it fine.
My
That
main
was
issue was pop quizzes. Those were the worst. Just like, I'm gonna go to class today, have a good time. Surprise, motherfucker! Did you pay attention yesterday? I did not.
those. The fun part is that I actually have like what they call, at least what I've been told, is called kinetic memory, where I can put like everything. It's almost like photo memory,
Yeah.
but it involves if I can recall what I was doing at that time, which is why like in like my history classes and shit
That
where I
can
got
be
so much,
useful.
because every time I went through history I would draw like stick figure comics. I'd just be drawing through the entire thing, and that's also how come I like, because I remember a lot like stories and lore and shit, and I really find that fascinating and whatnot. But when I'm actually learning about it, I'm usually like drawing in the meantime. And if I look at that drawing, I can remember every fucking thing that, every syllable, every little mishap that the teacher would like throw out, like if they misread something. I could remember all that just by looking at the drawing. But when the teachers would actually, this is what the only time I've ever failed history was in when I went to school, and then that book, the notebook that we had to like turn in, because the notebook was always kept in the classroom,
Yeah.
uh, and everything. The notebook was worth 60% of our grade, and my entire notebook was nothing but drawings.
Yeah, see,
More
that
of a
right
sketchbook.
there is fucking stupid.
Even though I literally was the only person that teacher had ever had in 40 years who passed every fucking little test that they could throw 100%. Everything, the final, and they even to do something else. They tried to trick. They tried to give me like a super like hard final too, and I passed it. They
Nice.
literally gave me a different final than the rest of the class, and I passed it. But
Nice.
then I felt like there was more of spite, to be honest. But it wasn't just me who ended up getting it. I just found it for their notebook thing. But if it was just me, I would have actually called out a little bit more hardcore on it. But I still feel there was some level of spite where it was just like, you did all this, but all you did in my class was draw, so fuck you.
Yeah.
I I, I don't know. I can never fully approve it, but it just feels like that. Also, another big thing about it was there was another project like the following year for like advanced history and whatnot, which I managed to get into, which was hilarious because of the mistake that they actually had there. But anyway, I got in the advanced history. I got stumped at a problem because I needed to figure out the backstory of like my mother's side of the family, which literally kind of stops at my great grandmother, because she kind of suffered through for amnesia for the last part of her life.
Yeah.
We don't know where the fuck her backstory ends up being. Basically, we're just like, shit. I don't know. I literally have no like things like more than 2 generations back,
Yeah.
because she literally was like, she can't. The only things that she remembers is like waking up in a hospital bed at one point, and nobody knows where. All they know is that she was brought in from some other place. They don't even know why she was in there. And she was already pregnant. So DNA testing wasn't a thing and whatnot back then. It was just like, well, so I don't know what I really don't know my back. And then I got marked down on that, and just like, well, fuck you.
Which is dumb that you literally don't have access to a backstory. How are you supposed to? How are they gonna mark you down for that
Yeah.
shit when it's literally out of your fucking
I literally
power?
brought a note in signed from my grandmother saying that this is legit. We can't do. We don't know anything more. And yet that still ended up being a problem.
So that's just fucking stupid. Like,
So
they shouldn't be allowed to fault you for that. That's another reason I hate schools, is because they do dumb shit like that.
I know 8th grade, no, 7th and 8th grade, I barely spent any time in actual school because I was too busy having to watch my little sister who went through heart surgery, the one that just graduated.
Damn.
She was born at that time, and my mom was too busy running around, fooling around, doing shit. She left with her boyfriend to like Oregon for like a month, leaving me with that kid.
Fucking.
We lived in Montana at the time, so she was out of state for like a month after my little sister went through heart surgery.
Jesus.
So anyway, one of the biggest things that has always like made me pissed off was that when for one, I was actually still able to keep up with my schoolwork. That wouldn't piss me off. That was just hilarious that I was still averaging a B plus through all my grades, even though I was never there for like all the lectures and shit.
Right.
I just basically showed up on test days and be like, "Well, Ruffle Mal, win."
I realize that's another thing they hate, is when you just don't pay attention at all, or you're just not there for most of it and you still just like flying colors. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of the times it's not that I read the books. It was more like I just paid attention to shit on the History Channel, or
Yeah.
the educational channels, and like while I was like drawing or something, and then it's like, oh, I actually know this, and I bring up all that information in my head, and they're all like, how the fuck do you know this? You weren't here. Math was actually more hilarious because for some reason I could just like algebra was so fucking easy for me. I just got it too much. Just And I think the reason I got that was mostly because I used to have like this little VTech computer, wannabe computer thing that would actually like have video games and whatnot, and the video games were basically algebra.
Yeah.
So I that helped a lot, and just like, oh, this is easy. I just got to do this, this, and this, and look, x equals 12. You crazy son of a bitch! You crazy son of a bitch!
I went to school at Temple Christian, and that was like where all my friends were. It was a good time. I made the mistake once of leaving there and going to a different school. And I went to John Sherman, which is not a very good school in this town. And I'm pretty sure, I don't even think it exists anymore. That's how bad that was. But the teacher would put me in the front of the class up against the chalkboard so I can't answer any questions, because I knew basically everything that they were trying to teach, because Temple taught it the year prior in kindergarten. They were learning kindergarten fucking level shit in first grade, and I'm sitting here like, I know this. So she got mad at me and put me in the front of the fucking classroom where I was not allowed to answer anything. Mom came in fucking livid about it because I was just, being denied, my right to do shit in the classroom. And it just became a whole debacle about it. It was interesting to see how everything played out. But in the end of it, like, that teacher got in trouble. The principal was fearful of my mother, like, dire fearful, like she was gonna lose her life to my mother. At least that's how she felt, with how Mom was, like, super pissed about it. That's one thing I love about Mom. Like, when she gets mad about something, or she's, like, really into something, she will show that shit, and you will be afraid of her. Like, you don't take Mama for granted. She will murder.
Yeah, I remember having that a few times as well, because I shifted from like one school to the other for other stupid reasons I will not reveal here, but there was very serious reasons why I had to switch. And it turns out, I went from almost like a private school to like a public school.
Yeah.
And I knew like 2 years in advance the shit, which was like 3rd and 4th grade.
You know what? I want to bring something up with you. You know how stupid I can get, how distracted I am, and how just, like, out of there I am, and I just come up with the dumbest shit. And sometimes people will question, like, my intelligence. because I do the dumbest stuff ever and don't think about things. This is the same boy who in 3rd grade helped his 10th grade aunt with her homework, was helping my mother through her college homework doing calculus, and went to do his GED with 2 hours of sleep and passed with flying colors, with college level shit that he never had in school. And then goes home, plays video games, talks with his friends, and loses that intelligence immediately. And it only ever comes out if I need it, and I hate that, but like, people can see the stupidity. But I'm smart, I swear. I just do dumb shit, I don't know why.
It's like, what would happen if I stick my tongue inside that light socket?
Honestly,
I did do that.
I almost stuck my tongue to a frozen pole like the fucking Christmas movie. I was like, does it really do that? And then I saw someone else do that, and I'm like, I almost did that.
I know after I like started becoming like bigger because of after I went through the fact that my appendix exploded and then I sat 16 months in the fucking hospital bed and got fat while I was at it. So after that, I remember getting in and coming home one night for like a snowball fight, and I know I was like at this point I was still being very sluggish, but one of my old reflexes kicked in when somebody like missed through a snowball at me, and I just like caught it and then threw it back.
Damn.
It's like almost like what you would think of the monk's arrow catch thing would be in D&D. No. By the way, I also found out about that. You can actually catch arrows all you want. You just to reflect them, it would cost a key. So Poe could have been like catching all those fucking arrows.
Well, shit.
Anyway,
a little late to find that out now, but I mean, cool.
Cool to know. I mean, you get a fucking monk and then just like catch arrows for days. That's there's actually a bow monk build for that. And I'm gonna be honest, you know the daggers that I made that eventually Nox and that you guys just gave to Nox, those were actually made for like a monk throw knife build, which I thought was the path that Poe was taking. But then everybody's like, okay, give it a Nox. I'm like, okay, I guess it still works for me. It's just now I'm a dagger fighter. I
just seen the cathedral thing.
Oh, now you finally see it?
Yeah, I just finally flew over here and you got the final battle. God damn it. Hang on, he's missing something. You forgot the most important part.
The Eldritch Blast?
His Eldritch Rod!
The Eldritch Rod of Domination.
He's going to kill everybody. I love it.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm also done now with the saw log area. I'm just going to put lights up. So if you want to check that out, you can.
Guess I can finally go into creative mode. Game mode creative.
Where the fuck are the lanterns? There they are.
Because we're basically at the end of this episode. For me, it was like a magic journey where I went one round, took screenshots of a bunch of villages. I found like 9 villages.
All the villages.
Yep. And then I also found our D&Z spot. So that was completely by accident. I just picked a direction and ran. It was funny how I actually was able to recognize it more so, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember this land. I conquered it once.
Wee. Cool ass SawMill.
Thank you. You know what I was gonna actually ask you about one of these days when we were still doing the D&D for Azeroth on Minecraft? Was if you wanted to work with me on making Minecraft skins of Turk Toast and Nox, but now there's no point.
There's still kind of a point because we could still do a Minecraft D&D at one point in time. It's just Roll20 is just so much easier.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, Roll20 makes everything easier, so I don't see a point of coming back to the D&D stuff on Minecraft.
If anything, it'd be on Hexit, because then we could have a random world where we're literally slowly crawling through the world
Yeah.
and figuring out shit. But yeah, Roll20 just still makes things so much easier. It's just so nice, because then I just have to load a map. It doesn't even have to be my map. I can load somebody else's map from
Right.
the free thing. There's a Facebook group called My D&D that has like 7,000 maps uploaded or something like that in their media thing. I've just been going through. I'm like, I'll borrow this. I'll borrow this. I mean, if you're uploading it to a Facebook group, I'm quite sure you're giving permission for public domain.
Don't mind me borrowing this.
Especially, social media and whatnot. But on top of that, it's not like we're making money off their D&D thing and publishing it in like a book or something. So
Right.
it's just for our fun little use. So there'll be a lot of maps where just be like, for one, that's also a lot easier for like outside places, but the actual dungeons I'll still like hand draw out because I want them to be a special thing. Otherwise, it'll just be like, oh look, we're out in the world. Here, a map. Here's the map, which is what Pathfinder practically is, and all the other. Everybody keeps saying like how good these the game mats are and everything, and was like, well, I can't find D&D mats anywhere. You don't find D&D mats; they're all frickin' Pathfinder. I'm like, oh, why?
Yeah.
I thought they're supposed to be special because D&D, if you play D&D on a map, generally everybody has their own little model and they have like a freaking diagram. That's what they have. The mat system is Pathfinder.
Trying to get tokens made of my characters because I want that shit so bad. And I found a thing, Heroes Forge. It's pretty fucking good.
Oh, I was actually gonna say that. It's like, yeah, Heroes Forge. I heard about them.
I have stuff saved for like my D&D with my friends and shit on there right now. I'm just waiting for the money.
I can't wait because right now the people that I'm technically playing with on that other campaign, eventually when the store opens back up, we're all just going to be back in the store doing stuff like that. We're actually going to be playing in real life, and it's like, yes, real die. Right now we're using Roll20 for that, and just Roll20 just makes things so convenient.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. I mean, you have that convenient. I mean, it's not the exact same as D&D Beyond, but you have that, and then on top of that, you have the options of doing what D&D Beyond doesn't let you do constantly, where it's like, well, you haven't paid for this content, so you don't get this.
Yeah.
Where otherwise, it's like DM just comes in and fills out your character sheet. There you go. Because otherwise, and also D&D Beyond, there's still that fiasco where people are. They've been suing. There's actually a bunch of bullshit with D&D Beyond as well. Sometimes, it's not always, but there are days where they'll just flip the switch and be all like, if you don't have a legit account, prepare to suffer in your rolls. It's like, really? You have that? That's actually in the freaking coding? Data miners have found it, and it's like, oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Damn. And yet here I am, a legitimate account, still getting dicked on my rolls on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. It's actually coded to actually be like more on the low roll side, which is sad. And I mean, it ruins. The idea is that not everybody's supposed to be a Miri Sue and everybody's supposed to win. But when you actually make an algorithm where it's not even mimicking real dice, it's literally just trying to screw people over left and right. That's just sad.
Yeah.
On top of that, certain people that have a back cache, because the reason I don't want to delete my cache to actually have faster rolls on D&D Beyond is because I have a bunch of Pokemon Showdown shit. And I need that Pokemon Showdown shit for I guess I can kind of start getting rid of it because I've stopped really playing Pokemon more hardcore in the recent months, mostly because there's no real points to it anymore, in my opinion, because the hackers are just gonna win.
Yeah.
Hackers win, and that's it. There's no legitimacy, so there's no point.
Hackers always win.
It's like, oh boy, it's a hack off, and that's all I mean, I'm tired of. I've tried fighting it for over so many years now. I think it's been, let's say, 2009, so 11 years. I just kind of I'm done. I'm tired of playing against them. I'm tired of, like, it's every time there's a new game, you get like 4 months of fun time with some suspicion, but then after like that 4th month and they start introducing a bunch of like, oh, you can have your old Pokemon back or something, then it like just completely explodes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
I'll be here. Oh, broke that. Fix that. Fix that. Here, right here, to do. 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 Yeah. I'll do the same over here.
Okay, I did mute my mic. I keep on saying that we should have ended it, but now we've moved on to like another hour, basically.
We can still end it here. I just was finishing up my thing.
But I want to end with this, is that I may have seemed like I've gotten crazy D&D obsessed recently, but I think that's more because over, at least since, I want to say high schoolish and everything, I've been really obsessed with more like RPG based games. And D&D is like pretty much the ultimate RPG because I've seen it, and almost every other game I like based my life around Pokemon, WoW, trading card games like Magic. It has all those elements thrown into it, and then more and more. I mean, one thing I was also thinking about doing, because we were talking about other campaigns and one-offs or whatnot, was like a Pokemon mystery dungeon style variation.
Yes, I 100% approve.
And everything, and because people practically were redone it. I mean, this is the Pikachu race,
Indeed.
and whatnot. Just, you know, we're Pokemon, and then that brings me back to like a picture I once saw of like a Pikachu in the Dovahkiin outfit, and he's fighting a Charizard that's flying over.
I
It's
had
supposed to
seen
be,
that
like,
same one.
compliment. And just like, yes, I mean, you pretty much you have Skyrim, and now we also have Pokemon at the same exact time.
That was legitimately my computer wallpaper for a good solid year at least.
Yeah, and I was actually tempted to making a Pikachu Dovahkiin for a thing. I'm still actually working on a Dovahkiin, an actual Dovahkiin.
If you're gonna have Dovahkiin as a Pokemon, make him a Wooper.
I was thinking Wobbuffet, to be honest.
That works too. Wow.
Wow, that basically Wobbuffet's okay. If you didn't know, the pun for Wobbuffet is that in Japanese, the name that Wobbuffet has translates into "that's how it is." That's how come he pops out like at the end of something, or his jokes when in the anime where Wobbuffet pops out. Just instead of Wobbuffet, you just hear "that's how it is," and life becomes a hell of a lot more clear.
Son of a bitch. You crazy son of a bitch, you've done it. Broke my brain.
I've done broke the brain.
What little of those left is now gone.
Kind of like the female cows somehow make, you know, offspring. As that's being said, how about we end this on a stupid dad joke?
I love those.
Okay, what do you call a family of cows that have had their children abducted?
What?
Decaffeinated. That's it, everybody. See you next time.